He's a middle school teacher by day who has performed stand-up from Maine to California. The one and only Bill Douglas.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be part of Plano. I bet none of you wish you were a 56-year-old balding middle school science teacher with a declining sex drive. Am I right? That's exactly why I don't buy identity theft protection. Oh, God. So we've basically all been living on Zoom these months. I never heard of Zoom before quarantine, and of course I didn't know about Zoom bombing, where Zoom bombers hack into business meetings and share porn. I think it'd be funny for a middle school science teacher to Zoom bomb a porn company meeting. I could share data on bird migration habits, Then the porn company CEO would block me, but I'd sneak back in and I'd have photosynthesis fun facts. It's okay. I've been a mood killer my whole life. I was born for this. So I was reading research that said laughing for 2 minutes is as healthy as running for 20. So if we work together, I'll get an ego boost and you'll get in some cardio. Well, some of you are already off to a good start. Are the rest of you planning to go running later or what? Now, as a teacher, I'm concerned about the attention span of today's kids, and I'm not alone. Guidance counselors no longer call them focus groups. And if I'm doing a show for a young audience, I have to shorten my one-liners. I do individual words. Funny. Laugh. More. Some parents set their kids up to be bullied by giving them really bad names. Like one time I had a kid from the Hertz family, like the car rental place. They named him Richard, but insisted on calling him Dick. But I guess if you survive adolescence with a name like Dick Hertz, you develop a thick foreskin. And then I remember when my son was born, the hospital put little paper socks on our door, and they wrote the baby's first initial and last name. And I walked by the next room and little Adam Holden born, and I'm thinking, poor kid, he's 1 day old and he's already been labeled an a-hole. So I am a member of Procrastinators of America, and you are all invited to our 4th of July bash. Remember the cardio, guys. Remember that cardio. So a word about my cat jumping on the counter. Bad. I read this headline about Hungarian scientists accidentally created new fish. I have accidents all the time. I misplace my car keys. I leave my shopping list at home. I forget diabetics shouldn't eat Twinkies. But my accidents do not result in new life forms, well, unless you count my son. Or that time in the Ozarks, but I swear that wasn't my cousin. Anyway, I want to tell those Hungarian scientists, hey, why don't you accidentally create an honest politician? You guys remember Hostess cupcakes? Those little 2-packs? I wish I had a package from the 70s. I mean, I know things seem bigger when you're younger, but I swear, Hostess cupcakes used to come in D cups. Now they're like B cups. If they keep shrinking, just get rid of the packaging. It'd be like the snack food version of Free the Nipple. Speaking of that, my wife loves finding shapes and clouds, you know, faces and animals and flowers, and she likes me to get involved. The other day I try to get involved. I'm like, hey, look, boobs, big boobs, little boobs, round boobs, lumpy boobs. Like enjoying those are the only boobs you're looking at. So I don't know if you can tell by looking, but I have a perforated bowel.
Oh.
I don't mind. When I'm really gassy, you should hear the tunes I can play. Sometimes I'm snuggling with my wife after a bean burrito, and she's like, shh, 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 shh. Did you hire Kenny G? So we had to get away for a little romantic getaway, and we found a rental place on the ocean. I took her to a boutique, and I talked her into buying the sexy midriff top. I thought it was pretty hot, but she seemed to resent it. Yeah, I don't know if it showed off too much. I mean, came to hear on me. So this time of year, I can't help but think of my grandfather who died beginning of fall years ago. And he always loved playing outdoor games with us kids. And we had to adjust him as he got older. Like after Alzheimer's, hide and seek became wander off. Local police like to join in that one. We were able to combine two of his favorites. Hopscotch and double Dutch became double Scotch. Cheers. And we switched from kick the can to kick the bucket. I tell you, after we did that, no one, and I mean no one, played freeze tag like Gramps.
Oh my God.
You know, if I wasn't a teacher, I think I'd work for a newspaper. I mean, I would love to see these headlines. Mack truck, no worse than getting hit by other brands. Or how about school officials confirm the wheels on the bus go round and round. And finally, husband of murder victim says, yes, chalk outline does make her look fat. Thank you very much. I'm Bill Douglas.
Woo!